be exercised toward God or our fellow creatures. And this charity is here spoken of as that which is, in a distinguishing manner, the great and essential thing, which will appear more fully when we observe. Secondly, what things are mentioned as being in vain without it, namely, the most excellent things that ever belong to natural men, the most excellent privileges, and the most excellent performances. First, the most excellent privileges, such as preaching with tongues, the gift of prophecy, understanding all mysteries, faith to remove mountains, etc. And secondly, the most excellent performances, such as giving all one's goods to feed the poor, and the body to be burned, etc. Greater things than these no natural man ever had or did, and they are the kind of things in which men are exceedingly prone to trust. And yet the apostle declares that if we have them all, and have not charity, we are nothing. The doctrine taught, then, is this, that all the virtue that is saving and that distinguishes true Christians from others is summed up in Christian love. This appears from the words of the text, because so many other things are mentioned that natural men may have, and the things mentioned are of the highest kind that is possible they should have, both of privilege and performance, and yet it is said, they all avail nothing without this. Whereas if any of them were saving, they would avail something without it. And by the apostles mentioning so many and so high things, then saying of them all that they profited nothing without charity, we may justly conclude that there is nothing at all that avails anything without it. Let a man have what he will, and do what he will, it signifies nothing without charity, which surely implies that charity is the great thing, and that everything which has not charity in some way contained or implied in it is nothing, and that this charity is the life and soul of all religion, without which all things that wear the name of virtues are empty and vain. In speaking to this doctrine, I would first notice the nature of this divine love, and then show the truth of the doctrine respecting it. And 1. I would speak of the nature of a truly Christian love, and here I would observe that all true Christian love is one and the same in its principle. It may be various in its forms and objects, and may be exercised either toward God or men, but it is the same principle in the heart that is the foundation of every exercise of a truly Christian love, whatever may be its object. It is not with the holy love in the heart of the Christian as it is with the love of other men. Their love toward different objects may be from different principles and motives and with different views, but a truly Christian love is different from this. It is one as to its principle, whatever the object about which it is exercised. It is from the same spring or fountain in the heart, though it may flow out in different channels in diverse directions, and therefore it is all fitly comprehended in the one name of charity, as in the text. That this Christian love is one, whatever the objects toward which it may flow forth, appears by the following things. First, it is all from the same Spirit influencing the heart. It is from the breathing of the same Spirit that true Christian love arises, both toward God and man. The Spirit of God is a spirit of love, and when the former enters the soul, love also enters with it. God is love, and he that has God dwelling in him by his Spirit will have love dwelling in him also. The nature of the Holy Spirit is love, and it is by communicating himself in his own nature to the saints that their hearts are filled with divine charity. Hence we find that the saints are partakers of the divine nature, and Christian love is called the love of the Spirit. Romans chapter 15, verse 30. And love of the Spirit. Colossians chapter 1, verse 8. And the very bowels of love and mercy seem to signify the same thing with the fellowship of the Spirit. Philippians chapter 2, verse 1. It is that Spirit, too, that infuses love to God. Romans chapter 5, verse 5. and it is by the indwelling of that Spirit that the soul abides in love to God.